down a little bit of a housekeeping notes, guys. Here's the game plan for the channel going forward. Hopefully I can keep to the schedule. We're looking at Mondays for Pokemon, so it's going to be Poke Mondays. Wednesdays are going to be dedicated to Zelda, so as you can see, we're going to be playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time to kick things off. Final Fantasy is one of my beloved franchises I love to play. That's going to be Final Fantasy Fridays, and then lastly, but not leastly, is going to be Super Mario Sundays. That's where we're going to be playing the Super Nintendo on the Switch. So that's where we're going to be playing right now until we beat some of these games, and then we'll mix things up as we complete them. And hopefully you guys are excited for this. The brand new series on the channel, so let's kick things right off. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So we're going to do a brand new file here. I'm not used to using the analog, so let's just put my first name. Kind of makes sense because this is a Nintendo 64 game. I'm playing it on the GameCube. It's like that collector's edition one. So again, I'm also playing the Pokemon on the Game Boy Player, so I'm used to using the D-pad. So Kevin, perfect. Let's start that one off. We get 3 hearts, guys. We're kicking this off with 3 hearts. We already get 2 times more than the Grinch. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree, or the Deku Tree. I'll try to read this dialogue as best as I can. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. And as I pronounce things, you're going to notice I'm going to pronounce them differently from time to time. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Perhaps he does not identify as boy or girl. And actually, that boy is me, and I identify as a boy. So, to each their own. Okay, the gate descends. Oh, there goes Princess Zelda. I believe that's Impa, I believe. It's our guardian. And that's Ganondorf. Saying peace, of course, right? No, Ganondorf's a good guy. Of course, he's our protagonist of the series. Navy, Navy, where art thou? Come hither. And again, that might be pronounced Navi. It's Navy to me. It's always been Navy. Oh, Navy the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as the barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey, the youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navy, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navy, fly, the fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. So if he knew, legend had it that the boy without the fairy was supposed to be the one to save the world, I mean, perhaps he would have spent some time training him, getting him ready. I don't know. What do I know? And if he's got an extra fairy, like Navy, just kicking around, why wouldn't you just give him to the boy? So we're getting nice little drone shots, if you will, of the Kokiri Forest. Okay, we're going to slip right through one of these fences. No, never makes it. You ever notice that? She never makes it. You can play this game over 1,000,000 times. She's going to hit that fence every goddamn time. Here's our pixelated house with all the fixins, a bed, and what, a back window? Hello, Kevin, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Kevin, get up. That's where she goes nuts. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Again, if you had, taken the time to actually prepare me for this, perhaps it wouldn't be so lazy. Or perhaps it requires the innocence of a lazy boy. You finally woke up. I'm Navy the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. A little nod of the head. Classic. And there's fuck all to do in here. Just trying to take a look at the controls a little bit. Alright, first stop, Kokiri Forest. We gotta try and... Oh, there's Saria, I think? Or Saria? Green hair chick. We'll call her green hair chick. Yahoo! Hi, Kevin! Chick wants me. Jump! Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Kevin. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Kevin. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Now, a couple things. I don't have like a strat guide for this game or anything like that, so I'm hoping I don't miss any. By the way, if you run in the grass, you'll just get some random coins. I'm hoping I don't miss any like heart pieces as we progress through the game. But I don't know where they all are, and there might be missable ones. Like if you don't get them at a certain point, you might be Fucksville. I don't know that to be true. So here's crossing my fingers that we don't run into a situation like that. If you wonder what I'm doing, there's a point at which we have to buy a shield, so we have to have a couple bucks in our pocket at the time. Alright, Navy, what are you saying here? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Well, you follow me. That's the rules, right? Anything this way? Just try to jump in here. Booyah! So how do you pan? Or can you pan? I cannot. Hey Kevin, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. What's L? And what's L in this game? There's my L button. There we go. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. Yeah, it kind of straightens out your camera. Thank you. And I do see a blue rupee way up high, so we might have to make a couple jumps here. Can we lift this shit? No. I'm not sure if we have to have like gauntlets on or something just to lift grass, but maybe you just can't lift grass. Let's straighten out this camera, shall we? And I actually don't even know how much that shield costs. I'm going to assume it's like 20 bucks or something. Maybe it's more. Hey, check. Hee hee hee. You came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with that button. So I guess it's C up. So you can look forward around the forest with that. So she's not wrong. She's in fact quite correct. A couple hearts over there, but we're not even hurt. So let's just jump back this way. I think we have to make an attempt to go towards the Great Deku Tree. This guy's going to tell us to pound salt. Hey, you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. And just like that, we now have to go find a sword and or shield. Or actually both. So, wherever the shop is, I'm not sure which one's the shop. So that's Saria's house. Not where we want to go. This might be a shop. Shopish. No, that's the dick over yonder. This looks like a shop. Perhaps. House of the Know-It-All Brothers. No. So, anyways, let's go and try and get the sword. The sword will be this way. Okay, anything over here? Ooh. Nothing but cash money. Okay, so that goes that way. Let's go this way. Get some more of the money. Make sure that boulder doesn't hit us. And we swing a right. And we crack open our first treasure chest of the series. And we get the Kokiri sword on the equipment subscreen. Select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So we're not only going to borrow it for a while, we're going to borrow it indefinitely. Okay, how do we equip that? So let's use that. Boom. I thought maybe I might have missed something somewhere. Nope. Come on. This analog stick will not be my friend. If it's not like a PlayStation 4 or something, I typically don't use the analog stick. Even on the Nintendo Switch, I'm only using it if I'm literally forced to use it. Okay, so now we do got to find the shop, and we got to find out whether or not we have enough cash. This guy over here. No, Suri's house again. What am I missing here? Is it the shop? The shop's probably the one with that lady's on top. Yeah, that makes more sense. That looks like a market, kind of. Plus, she was trying to get our attention, so it makes sense. Kokiri shop, welcome. What do you got, my guy? 40 rupees, you prick. So now we run around. And, well, now that we have this, we just whack a bunch of shit until we get all the money necessary to save the day. I don't think we can cut the grass down here, but we will steal loose change that people dropped as they were passing by. Let's try some of these rocks here. It's his house, maybe that helps. Ooh. A dollar bill, y'all. It's a little tedious, I'm not gonna lie, but we have to get 40 buckaroonies. So jack shit there. And this one here, this is gonna be 50 bucks. What do we got? 50 bucks? Nothing. Yeah, let's try and find another patch of grass or something we can cut down. Lots and lots of grass here. Perfect. Get the shit out of these signs. There we go. $1. So we're offering a landscaping business. What's this say? What's the point of those? Just to teach me to target something? Not sure. Okay, so we just run around. Nothing back this way. I think actually if you swim, or actually if you do this like jumper here, I think you might get something. Yeah, there's 5 there, so we just need 1 more. And sometimes when you swim, you just randomly pick up ones too. Just random. Perhaps not today, though. So this is actually a little more challenging picking up the money. There we go. So let's go to the nice house with the decorative tree trunk. Let's buy ourselves a shield and tell Maida to go pound Salt himself. Welcome! I will buy that. So I'm not sure how the bushes work. They must, after a while, they just replenish. And there's really no need to buy anything back there. There's like a stick. Obviously, there's Deku nuts and there's Deku seeds. You pick all that stuff up as you go. Would you like to buy something else? I don't think I can, buddy. Actually, you know what? Am I wrong, or is there something behind him? It's probably money. Ah, you prick. It's been... how long? Probably 15 years or something since the last time I played this game, so... if I happen to have any memory of this stuff, it's going to be a miracle. If you want to pass through here, you should have at least equipped a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Touche, Mido. Touche. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Always the dick, Mido, always the dick. And your first bad guy encounters are here. Alright, I'm doing terrible. So that's the Deku stick. I may as well equip that once we kill these monsters. Load up on them. You can use that to light once you're in the Great Deku Tree with torches, and we can use that to light other torches. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navy, thou hast returned. Kevin, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Are you great, or are you just a Deku Tree? Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Kevin, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. I don't have the wisdom one. I'm pretty sure I got the courage Triforce. Do I still have the courage enough to undertake this task? Yes, I do, man. We kicked off this new series. We're not going to say no now. Then enter Braid Kevin, and thou too, Navy. Navy the Fairy, thou must aid Kevin. And Kevin, when Navy speaks, use C up to listen well to her words of wisdom. If this was real life, he told me to listen to her using C up. I'd be like, what, C up? Like 5 alive or something? C plus? Okay. Just going this way. Yeah, I thought there was something here, but you really can't do anything with that thing. You hit it, it jiggles, tells you what time it is. Give me items! I'm trying to save up. Speaking of items, let's go this way. And that's how we do that. I mean, why not? Jeez. Your progress was saved. The save screen looks significantly different when you're doing it on the GameCube, by the way. BT dubs. Inside the Deku Tree. There was no thing saying outside the Deku Tree. And now they attack you a little bit. They now drop Deku Nuts. Or Deku Nuts. It's like using Sand Attack. For my Pokemon fans out there. Just kind of flash them, blind them for a quick sec. Suppose it doesn't lower their accuracy, but they can't see you, then maybe. Let's just do that, just to say we're doing the things we need to do. And somehow we just picked up a couple of Deku Nuts. We already have way more than we do sticks. Interesting. Big roll and jump. Big roll and jump. Ooh, another treasure chest. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Kevin. Maybe I can open a treasure chest. Do you mind? Okay, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, kid? Ah, you found the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers, blah, blah, blah. Hit that button pretty quick. Okay, this looks like a safe door to open. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the green icon at the top of the screen. Right now it says attack. Open! Oh no, it locked. If you hold the R button, it's going to give you your shield to bounce that shit back. Ow, 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 forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff and you hold analog forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though. If the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wahaha. Okay, so we're getting tips from the shrubs. Okay, so let's take his advice. Well, shit. Well, I guess I wasn't feeling too bold. Whoa. So let's open this bad boy up. Now it's either the compass to go with the dungeon map, or it might be something even better. I think it is. Boom, we get the slingshot. The fairy slingshot, to be precise. We know all this stuff. Use C to take it out and hold, blah, 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 blah. We know how to take it out and hold it, you know what I'm saying. If you want to shoot right away, when you first use C, hold down C for a little longer to get the seed ready. So we are definitely equipping that bad boy. So I guess... yeah, I get two options actually. Because it's a GameCube controller, I can hit the X button. Let's go B. Y gives me the stick. And I guess we can only use it for the top two of the yellow buttons over there. But I can use the C. Ooh, this little thing. It's gotta be a key. No, it's gotta be a heart. Kinda didn't need that. And we're gonna chop these bad boys down here. Yes, sir. We're all about getting that money, getting that cheddar. Now we got some Deku seeds. These are small hard seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. So I don't know if we probably couldn't have bought the Deku seeds until we fully had the slingshot, because that makes sense. So I just climbed back up here, but I don't think I can get back up that way. Ah, I see. Shopping. Look at that. Solving puzzles. One Deku seed at a time. So there's nothing in here. That guy took his shrub and peeled. He made like a tree and leave. Okay, so we can hit the L button. Slingshot, my boy. Ditto. Definitely get that money, get that cheddar. Problem is I can't pan my camera, so I can't see if there's anything up ahead. Like that guy. Oh shit, oh shit! Watch out! So how did they tell me to look again? No. Wasn't that button? Oh, if I just do this. There we go, kid. That should do it. Boom. To be fair, he deserved that. That itsy bitsy spider went down the vine wall spout. Let's swing a left. Slide to the left. Slide to the left. Crisscross. Classic white boy songs. Alright, what we got? Woo! You're getting a little close, my guy. Can we lock on, please? Thank you. That guy looks bigger than the other ones, doesn't he? And hearts, but they don't do much for us. Another guy here. Of course. Pretty sure if I hit the B button, I'm going to do like a attack as well. Ugh. It's the A button, actually. Allow me to demonstrate. Now I can use a heart. Thank you. So mighty kind of you. These self-locking doors are a pain in the ass. So let's go like this. Light this bitch. Like so. door's open again, but we got a little bit of investigating to do in here. So if I hit this switch, get a bit of a timer ticking. I know that because I played this game before. I don't know that because I can hear it, because the way I have my shit set up, I can't actually hear the gameplay. I don't think it's gonna affect me too much, honestly. Except for little like ding dong ding dong ding ding dong, things like that. But. So we get the compass, even though I think we're just about done at least this level of the map. So thanks, I guess. Thanks for the seeds, dog. Let's just jump down here. We're gonna have to jump down anyways. Attack this guy before he attacks me. I think we're gonna actually have our first encounter with a skeleton as well. Boom, stick that bitch out. Skeleton look essentially like these guys, but like golden, and it's kind of like a little trophy you can collect as you're playing the game. Actually, that's one thing that's going to make it difficult is I'm not going to hear these guys. I will fix my audio setup so I can, but usually you hear like a or something like that. Terrible sound effects. There, like that. There. Whatever sound you're hearing right there that I'm not currently hearing, that's what you're going to look for, listen for. You've destroyed a gold skeleton. You've got a token proving you destroyed it. Again, you can collect a bunch of those and you can save some dudes in the Kakariko village. And we got a recovery heart, so again, kind of a waste of time, but we learned about the gold skeletons, so not so much. Now let's see if these guys respawn. They do. Like the assholes they are. Now the game plan now is we're going to take a leap of faith. That was my coin! So what happens, you break the web, you descend down here, you land in the water, everything's fine. Let's go over here. Jesus, skeletons everywhere now. Glad I can hear you. Or I can see you, sorry. I'm apologizing to a skeleton. That makes 2, so we're off to a pretty good start. Let's hit this. Okay, the fire opens that one up. Is that another skeleton right there, man? Like, what is going on here? I was actually watching a video recently on YouTube, and it was talking about the reason why like gamers or people are so used to like inverted controls, and it was because of like GoldenEye. But like, I'll tell you what, these controls are a little inverted as well. So I think it's just from, you know, playing N64 in like the 90s and the early, what, 2000s and stuff. Just playing like N64 kind of fucked us up, I think. Not that it's a bad thing. Yeah, what do we got here? Probably hearts. Heart. What do we got? So we have to light this guy. Like so. As you can see, there's a bit of a platform down here. We're going to jump up here, avoid that guy for a second. Boom! Light this up. Save our stick by swinging. And wait for this guy to wake up. Some more Deku. Nuts and seeds. Oh, more of these guys. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Kinda. Not gonna lie. So, like a classic Legend of Zelda, you gotta hit the switch. So, inverted controls right there. Bam! Smack that eye. Ooh. Listen! After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. She's correct. There is a switch. It's right over here. We have to do this. Smack said switch. Water's gonna lower. We gotta hightail it back over here. fix our camera. And try to get under these spikes. And let's make the jump. So again, it's like it's an action-adventure kind of puzzle game, but it's not like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Didn't have my shit out. Boom. He deserved that. For some reason I didn't get hurt, so that's okay. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the analog towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Get it, maybe. Get it. No. Down. Grab. And push. That sounded good. Now we're going to climb. As I'm paying attention to what the action icon says, Navy. Hit this door. Okay, more spikes come down. Well, let's just take care of this brick first. Anybody else? No? Okay. Guess there is more. I think they have to be in here to allow me to have the sticks, in case I randomly use them all up for no reason. And as long as you attack before the flame runs out, if the flame runs out, you just lose that stick. No harm, no foul, right? These guys are going to drop for you. But if you just swing your sword, he puts away the stick, fire and all, I guess, and yeah, you're good to go. Save that inventory. So we are going to smack this. Smack this, okay. Okay, what do we do here? Kill everything. That's step number 1. Step number 2, we're going to open this path up. We're going to see what kind of money we can collect. I mean, green coins are cool and all, but do you mind giving me a couple of blues? Something just fell. I can't even see. There we go. I see them now. Okay. Foreshadow what's to come. So they dropped some money, that's good. So I don't know which way I came from now. Let's go down here. Don't forget, guys, 23 is number 1. Okay, part of me thinks I should have taken the other way. Grab. So let's open up the shortcut. Careful first. Is there a way to get that? Oh, I think I have to push this down. Jump across, get that fire. That makes sense. Boom. Without going in the water, of course. I don't want to go down there yet. Oh shit. Lost the stick, guys. Been F in the chat. There was a chat, right? Okay. Just getting used to the controls are going to be a challenge in and of itself. There's dog. Why did I think there was something over here that I had to open it? Nuts. I'm not going to say I'm not nuts, but... So I do know that going down there is going to lead us to the end of the dungeon, but we did unlock another door this way. So I think it's prudent for us to fully investigate this dungeon and find out exactly what lies ahead. So that's the way we came. Is this what we unlocked this guy? So maybe if I come back with a bomb. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, realistically, these guys should be able to follow me under here, I would imagine. But they do not. Leap of faith number 2. Swing to look cool. Heart, we got it. And you remember what he said, right? 3. Number 1. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get that heart. Let's go check these bushes real quick, see if we get some money. Oh, we get some money. We're chock full of nuts. It's a good thing, because nuts are super necessary for what's going to happen here. So you walk in here and everything looks fine. Nothing to see here. Scary door though. So, let's look up. With a lock eyes with a creature. And that's Queen Goma. It's our first boss of the series. Parasitic Armored Arachnid. Okay, lock on. I thought you have to do it and hit once or something. So she's going to go up high. When her eye goes red, that's we have to look for. Let's get this block here. Just get nice and close. Yeah. Try to avoid her dropping the babies in. I think that's it, guys. So again, not the hardest boss in the world. I'm not gonna claim it to be. It honestly was a lot quicker than I was anticipating. So Queen Goma goes down. Nice portal opens up and we get a new heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. And we jump into the light. Look up towards the light, guys. If that's not worth a like to look at the light, I don't know what to tell you. Well done, Kevin. And despite our best efforts, things still take a sour turn here for the great Deku Tree. Perhaps not so great. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thee listen? Yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. I'm trying to think what desert he's from. I can't remember what it's called at this point. I'm sure this is going to tell me. As well cutscene him running through the fire. I'm not sure why he's doing that. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. So Hyrule existed before these guys. Who created Hyrule? Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And my boy Faror, the goddess of courage. Courage, come on, guys. We pick up these abilities later, like Din's Fire and Faror's something. Can't remember it all. Which is probably for the best. No fun watching a playthrough and you know exactly where to go. Din, with her strong flaming arm, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. She's a cop. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. So the law was here before the people. And with their powers combined, I am Captain Planet. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Sweet. So I wonder if we venture into other Legend of Zelda games, if they're going to have a little bit more lore about that. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart. What? Thou must never allow that man? The evil man who cast thy death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Thou, your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful. I was doomed before you started. Liar! Dekutri is a liar! Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Just chilling, taking a picnic. Kevin, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon it. Okay. Nice emerald. As I'm drinking a green Canada Dry ginger ale. Very fitting. You get the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Dekutri. Kind of self-explanatory. The future depends upon thee, Kevin. Thou art courageous. Navy the Fairy, help Kevin to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navy. Goodbye. My boy gets all gray like he just turned 80. Can't say shit because I'm starting to get a couple grays, not gonna lie. But yeah, he's looking worse for the wear. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Kevin. Goodbye, great Dekutri. Let me say peace. And before I talk to Mido, we're going to save things up here, guys. If you enjoyed today's episode, it's a new series for the channel. Do your boy a favor, drop a like button, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and smack that notification bell so you're always, in the know of when there's a new series about to drop. Again, we got Pokemon Mondays, we have Zelda on Wednesdays, Final Fantasy Fridays, and Super Mario Sundays. Hopefully you guys schedule is something that I'm able to stick to, and you guys are able to check in on me, on a regular basis, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode.